let's touch on the wide receiver draft that we had talked about earlier in the show. Andre, you've been watching the game. Aqib, you're watching the game, obviously, just in the league. So who wants to take, since Andre's the guest, you want to give him the first pick?
Andre the guest, you got to have the first pick, baby. You go ahead.
Okay. So let's give Andre the first pick, and then to spice it up a little bit, because he gets the first pick, you get the first quarterback. We'll just pick one quarterback at the end. Is that fair?
Okay.
That fair? Got it. Okay, all right. So with the first pick in the wide receiver draft, Team Andre Reed takes.
I'm going to take Julio Jones. He's just been consistent his whole career. Big play guy, can run after the catch. Goes for, great at the deep ball. Tough. Does across the middle, does all that stuff. I just think he is a complete receiver. Good at the line of scrimmage. Can, goes for the one-on-one balls. He's just a beast out there.
Aqib, who you taking with your first pick?
First pick of my draft.
And would you have taken Julio?
I wouldn't have took Julio. I'm still got my number one pick. I'm taking DK Metcalf, man. I'm taking a young rising star.
Dude, he was gonna be my second guy.
Hey, he is a rising star, man. He'll be the highest ranked receiver on Madden soon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Type of skills he got. So, and I think the Seahawks gonna do some damage this year in them playoffs. So, you really get your name made in that postseason. So I think DK is finna get with that business this year.
I tell you, when I saw him run down old boy the other night, ooh.
Man, it's just little stuff like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Total package.
Let's do snake draft format. So that means Aqib would get the first pick in round 2. Andre would get the next pick. So Aqib, who you got for your next pick?
Oh, I got my next pick already? Oh, I'm going
to go. We're going to do the snake draft.
Okay. And this is for the rest of this season too, right? This is what we think going to happen for the rest of this season. I'm going to take Davante Adams, number 2.
Ooh.
Cause super quick, and then he got a Hall of Fame quarterback throwing him the ball, and his ability to create separation is second to none, man. So I'm going Davante Adams, number 2.
Yeah, I actually was gonna, pick him too, because he's just great route runner.
Mm-hmm.
He's a heck of a route runner. Let's see, who can I go with? I was gonna say Juju, but nah, I'm gonna go. Oh man, I'm gonna go. Well, I gotta go with my boy Stephon Diggs.
Yeah.
So I think great at the deep ball, runs routes well, very, very, very savvy within the numbers. So I'm gonna go with Stephon, and that's not being biased because he plays for the Bills. So.
And
just a little bit. That's just a little bit.
Just a little bit, maybe.
We're gonna, so Andre, with the snake draft, that lets you take this next pick too. So you've already taken Julio Jones and Stephon Diggs. I have an idea of who Aqib is gonna take if you don't take him
I
down.
bet he doesn't pick this one. Maybe he does.
Okay,
I'm gonna go D-Hop.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
I thought
D-Hop.
that was coming.
I mean,
definitely.
that's a great trifecta there. D-Hop he's not the fastest guy. He's smart. The boy can catch, he can catch a needle in a snowstorm.
Yeah.
He is just 50-50 balls he usually comes up with, but he makes incredible catches, probably the best hands in the league. And he just goes out and does his job.
All the time.
And you definitely got to count for him, double team him, whatever, and it still seems like he gets the ball. So D-Hop would be my trifecta right there.
Definitely. Number 3 for me, I'm gonna take TYREEK Hill, man. I'm gonna take TYREEK Hill. That's my speed demon on the outside, man. We don't got to worry about him going up top. He got a great quarterback throwing on the rock. He's always productive too. He on my fantasy team, man. He scored 18 points a game or more. So that means you always productive, man. You always got 80 yards and a touchdown, man. And if you really go ham, it's 150 yards and 2 touchdowns. So, man, I think if any receiver we just picked was to have their best game, I think TYREEK Hill should be right up there with everybody's, man. Guard number 4, man, he's one of the tougher covers that I ever had to guard. So, man, I'm going number 3, TYREEK Hill.
Okay, so I'm going to recap real quick. Andre took Julio Jones. Aqib came back with DK Metcalf and followed that up with Davante Adams. Andre then took Stephon Diggs, and then DeAndre Hopkins. Aqib, you took Tyreek Hill. Aqib, you got it's snake draft format, so you got the next pick too.
It's on me?
Yep.
Okay, let's go. I'm gonna go number 4. I'm gonna go Mike Evans. Just because I think.
Man, you took my dude.
Hey, there we go. That's how you know. That's how you know it's a great pick right there.
You bad, man.
That's how you know it's a great pick. I'm gonna go Mike Evans because I think he gets all the doubles. He gets all the number 1 guys. He gets all the help right now. But with Grant, you know, coming along, with AB coming over there, Godwin, I can't see him being out too long with a pointer finger, a month at the max. So he'll be back week 11, 12 for that last part of the season. Godwin will be back. So I see Evans getting one-on-ones, and Evans one-on-one is a nightmare, brother. It's nightmare. It's a nightmare if he one-on-one deep balls, even the routes underneath. His routes not the best, but he got Tom Brady throwing the ball. He can run them good enough, and he can catch and run and break tackles. So I'm gonna go Mike Evans.
All right, Andre, you got the next 2. These are your last 2.
Oh man, let me see. I just had one in my mind here. I mean, I was gonna say Michael Thomas, but he's been hurt with the Saints because he's just productive. I mean, what does he get? 10, 12, 13 targets a game.
He coming back though, Andre. You might want to take.
Yeah, but he
coming back.
He got that ankle. You know, Drew is gonna get him a rock if both his feet are going the same way. He's gonna throw it to him. So I guess I'll take Michael Thomas.
Hey, if you wouldn't have took him, I would have took him.
Okay, and then you got one. And then you got one more, Andre.
I got one more.
You got back-to-back picks.
Let's go with. I'm gonna go Amari Cooper.
Okay.
Amari Cooper, great route runner. I'm telling you, the dude can stop on a dime and give you change.
Yes, sir.
He can give you 5 pennies in a nickel. How you like that one, Aqib? That's a good one.
I love it.
Yeah. He can go, here's your change. I just think he's, between him and Davante Adams, those probably 2 best route runners inside the numbers. Double moves, all that stuff. And they come out their cuts like it's, like they're putting butter on the bread.
Yes, sir.
So they're very savvy in there. I'm going to go with Amari because he's just a great route runner, and he got great hands too.
Hey, Andre, you got bars.
You like that stop on the dime and give you change. Yes, sir.
Hey, that's an old school term, y'all.
Yeah, it is. I heard it a couple times from some of my OGs in the league.
Yeah, that's old school, man. That's old school.
Okay, Aqib, wrap up the draft. Who you taking?
Last pick of the draft. Now, again, we're talking about finishing out this year, right? Who we think going to finish out this year with the numbers, right? That's what this draft is based on. So I'm gonna go AJ Brown, man. I'm gonna go Brown from Tennessee.
Ooh.
Just cause it's so explosive, man. It's a 70-yard tub last week. Then before that, it's a 40-yard tub this week. And man, with Derrick Henry in that backfield, you gotta keep 8 in the box. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep that extra guy in the box. So man, it's always a one-on-one. He a one break tackle away from it being a 70-yard touchdown, man.
Who are you taking for your quarterback?
I'm taking Breeze.
I'm taking Patty Mahomes, boy.
Okay. Settled. Done and done. Done and done.
Young school, hey, see, it just goes to show you, old school. Young school.
Straight up.
Straight up, man.
Yeah.